Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean here with Forge Hill Outdoors, and I've had a bait pile out here this summer. It's done okay. Just recently here we started to get some pretty consistent pictures of some deer. Forge Hill just started a partnership with Tag Out Outdoors, and in our conversation with them about their products, it was a good conversation. And these guys have done their research. They know their stuff when it comes to deer attractants and minerals, and they kind of opened our eyes a little bit to the idea of not just putting out bait piles, but instead putting mineral sites out. So I've had some corn out this year to try to pull them in, and one of the things that they talked about was not just putting corn out as a filler to bring them in. They come in, they'll eat some corn till they're full, and they'll leave. But it doesn't train them to come back to your spot as a source of nutrients that they need. A lot of what Tag Out Outdoors, it's what their products are geared towards. It's the nutrients. There's no sugar, there's no salt. It's not something to get them to come in and just eat till they're full and then leave. It's something that is going to train them to come to your spot for the nutrients that they need to survive, to have a healthy, we're coming into fall. So they got 3 different products: Doe Health, Herd Health, and I shouldn't have said that because off the top of my head, I forget the other one. It's on our website. But today I'm going to put out some Doe Health. Typically what you would put out now would be the Herd Health, but it is as they explained to us, any of these products will give them the nutrients they need year round. So the Doe Health will give the doe the nutrients they need as they're nursing their young, as they're getting ready to breed, as they're getting ready to carry their fawns through the winter before they give birth in spring. But now is just as good a time as any to put that out. So I got some corn, and I just said don't put corn out. It's just a filler. They also said, and they used a term that we've all heard about 1,000 times, but curiosity killed the cat. One of the things that they mentioned is you don't want to just take a random scent or a random flavor of something and put it out there. It'll cause them to be curious and not necessarily be attracted to it. So one of the reasons that I think corn is going to work for me here is I'm surrounded by standing corn right now here, maybe even this week yet, but soon they're going to cut this corn. So I'm going to have all kinds of cut cornfields all around my stand here. So it's going to be a familiar scent. It's going to be a familiar idea to them. It's not like I'm putting out acorns or apples and there's no acorns or apples around here. So it'll be something familiar to them. The other thing I have is their cream corn attractant. I'm going to take some of that. There's plenty of deer trails back through these woods, and take that, kind of go a couple different directions with some of that to try to pull them into my spot in front of the camera. Haven't gotten a whole lot of buck action, but we'll see if we can make it happen. So here we go. Let's lay out some Tag Out Outdoors, some of their Doe Health, and see what it does. Okay, so we got some corn. That's a 2.5 pound bag that I mixed with a 50 pound bag of corn. A 50 pound bag of corn cost me maybe $12. That 2.5 pound bag of Doe Health cost $5. $5 for it's approved by the Department of Agriculture. From the studies they've done, from the proof that they have this stuff is going to work. Forge Hill Outdoors is going to find out. We're going to try to prove it. Some Doe Health mixed in with some corn. Again, it's not typically advised to just throw out a bunch of corn at a random stand. Curiosity kills the cat. If it's a scent or a food item that is not natural to that area, it might cause them to be reluctant to come to it. But like I said, I've got standing corn all around me. We're going to have cut corn here in the next week or so. That's going to be all around us. So it fits with this particular spot. Got some cream corn attractant that we dumped out a couple different spots. I'm gonna put it on the bottom of my shoes here as I walk out. Man, there's deer trails all through these woods. The guy that owns this place sees deer all the time. I finally got him to start to come to the corn. Again, no horns yet, no bucks, but we'll see if we've got all kinds of action with doe. There's two particular doe that they bring their little ones pretty much every night. And they hang out here for a little bit. So we'll see if this can attract them even more. See if we can get them some nutrients. See if we can bring in some bucks. Where there's doe, there's bucks. Here before too long, that will be even more true. But where there's doe, there's bound to be some bucks. So I'm gonna get out of here before I dump my scent all over the place. We'll see what kind of pictures we get. Let's see if we can maybe walk through the process here between now and the end of the year when we let some arrows fly. So guys, thanks for checking in.